Hello and welcome to Sunday. Now, a couple of days ago, maybe, um, yeah. Well, ever since I guess hacked and modded my 3DS, I've been playing with it a lot more. And this thing is well loved, as you can tell by this, um, flaking off. This happened like a couple months after I bought it, which is weird to say, like that. Oh my gosh. But some scratches here too. Again, happened months after it was bought. It's perfectly fine. It's just cosmetic, and it's like barely any damage. It's like not even. It's like barely anything. It's my sweaty hands that'll do that. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about one thing that is attributed to my sweaty hands, and that would be the circle pad. I'm not too sure how well you can see it on camera, but compared to what it should look like, the rubber is peeling off. We haven't had that issue on my original 3DS, which is right here in its, what is this? Circle Pad Pro, or my original 3DS XL, which I think is the better looking of the bunch. And oh man, this feels so much better than my new 3DS XL. But I bought something on Amazon today that got here. Well, I bought it yesterday. Got here today. It would be replacement pads. These are made of hard plastic as opposed to the rubber feeling, so it shouldn't come off. It's a bit smaller, and I thought it wasn't gonna like that, but I think it might work out. So I'm gonna be replacing my 3DS. I'm going to be replacing my new 3DS XL's circle pads. Wish me luck. I'll try to get some of this on footage. Okay, so unscrewed this and this. Took out the game and the stylus. So now it looks like it's... looks like it's 6 different screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not so sure if the screwdriver, it does fit, so we'll be good there. Maybe not. Maybe smaller tip. Yeah, definitely smaller tip. Let's try this one. Hopefully we don't strip anything. It's working. Oh yeah, this is screwed in super tight. Okay, yeah, we're getting these out. Alright. Let's put this in here, and we'll cut back once these are unscrewed. Okay, there were 2 extra screws here and here underneath the rubber pads, but now that those are gone, and one rubber pad is permanently damaged, there are some ribbon cables, one right here, which can be taken off just like that. Oh. Well, just like that, and then the other one is right over there, so we can just take this one off right here, and this comes off perfectly fine. And now we gotta do with this. So you just wipe this off a little bit. This looks good. We have more screws right here. So I'm assuming it's just these 2. This one. That should hopefully be it. And this should just come right off. Maybe. I guess it's still attached to the front here. Needs to look into that, but we can take off this ribbon cable too, I hope. Somehow. I'll figure this out in a sec. There we go. That comes off right like that. So we just pull it out with a bit more force. And this has a little flip thing here, which we can do with this. And then this comes right out. There we go. Now we just need to replace this. Okay, got this out. It was a pain to do, but now we just separate this from here somehow with this. Like, oh, come on. There we go. Okay. Now we just replace it with that. And you can't even see that. There we go. Okay. So, let's clean things up first. Okay, so this goes here. And camera won't film. There we go. So this goes here. We just slide and twist till that pops into place. And then we need to put this on, which should just be like this. Something like this. It just needs to go on here. Okay, we got this back together after a little bit of doing. Haven't put the cover back on just yet or screwed anything in, but let's see. If we boot up, things are happening. Looks like that's working just fine. L and R working. Camera's working. That's 30. Let me do the intercam. That's working. Looks like ZR and ZL are working too. And I need to set the time and everything, but we can do that in a bit. Cool. Okay, after a bit of a mess, we got everything back together. The circle pad replacement went well, and yeah, it looks great. Couldn't be happier with that. The one issue I did have is that one of the rubber feet, this one kind of like deteriorated as I tried to pick it out, which happens more often than not. It's fine. And then the other thing, the first screw I tried to unscrew, I broke the head off. It's not too big of a deal. You don't even hear it if I like, well, yeah, you hear the buttons shaking on this more than anything if I shake it around. And yeah, hopefully I won't be opening this up ever again. And if I do, it's going to be either to swap the battery or the micro SD card. Probably not to do anything other than that. And hopefully this will stay in place. I use a tiny bit of glue, so I'm going to be pressing and holding this down and putting some weight on it. Worst case, I can just go to eBay or something and just buy a couple of spare parts. Looks like there's plenty of that to go around, so I might actually do that tonight and swap that out in the nearest future when that arrives. But yeah, overall I'm super happy with this. Could have been done better, but live and learn. Regardless, that's what I'm gonna call it for today. Hopefully some of that footage came out well. I know focus was a pain, and then I'll learn how to manually I'll learn how to manually focus video and everything. But thank you all for watching. I hope to see you tomorrow, and until then, later.